Welcome to I Hate Modern Gaming.
The controller just tried to update.
Yeah. Press that continue. We're gonna play this piece of shit.
Right. So we were on the map after we talked about the fact that the journey.
You're going to provoke a sea grot, weren't you?
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I don't remember.
Oh
shit.
my god.
It appears that aspects of the aquatic flora and fauna of Dimension 14, not to mention the geography, plays quite similar in climate here, if I recall.
Oh my god.
Inspired the design of this region. I suppose some master might as well master's demonstration, blah 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 blah, twisted pleasure, blah blah blah.
Proceed. Provoke a sea grot.
Right. So let's see now.
I do not care, game. Let me kill chaos. Chaos. We're gonna kill chaos. You know that your bros can know when you have to kill chaos because their orbs glow with yours.
That's a weapon. Okay. All right.
You just get back.
I
You think
watched.
a billion
Okay.
weapons.
I watched someone play this game better,
This level is based in the first dungeon of Final Fantasy.
and they used.
14.
They were using Knuckles. They made
Satasha
him the pugilist, and they made the other guy, well, not a pugilist. So.
Fuck off, Evelyn. What is we gonna do? Just play the game. It doesn't matter, does it?
No, it probably. No, but he has killer Knuckles. Oh god, what the fuck?
And here's your twink. Dave just strips him down. That's what Dave's into right there.
Yeah, baby, this is so hot. No, I don't want to jack off. Jack. Jesus Christ! This is not what I want to do.
Don't you have girl with you as well?
Neon?
Yeah. What's her job?
I don't know. Town slut?
Jesus Christ, Dave.
Not really. No, she's not even listed.
No. That's a shame. Hey, are there Moogles in this game? There better be Moogles in this game.
Probably.
Or else I'm gonna fucking.
Probably killed themselves a long time ago.
Just hit optimize. You don't have to worry about specifics about gear. Optimize is the big center. Just optimize. Done. There you go. Now get going, Dave. Show me your quality.
We've been walking for a while.
Better than you.
Is this the cave the kid was talking about?
Wow.
See any other
2 minutes in. And
Let's head in.
What? I watched the last playthrough. I did better than you did. You gave up.
there wasn't any Moogles in Final Fantasy 1. Oh, okay. So hold on. The dungeon associated with this town in Final Fantasy 1 was like a seaside cave?
Damn webs.
Actually, it was the probably just a cave, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, stab him. Yeah. Remember, there's no, like, stamina system like in an actual Souls game. So, like a good game.
Win is a win.
Good game. Dave, listen, you have to understand, man. Like, all games are good. There's different
from
levels
those
of good.
webs.
There's different like qualities, but still, like, imagine being back when you were a kid and we had no money, and you just got one game that was maybe below average. You had to live with it. You enjoyed it. You appreciated that game. Back in my day, people understood what video games truly were all about.
This game was no good game.
Or sticky.
Drugged out there.
This level is based on Final Fantasy 14. Hold on. All the dungeons in this game are based off different Final Fantasy games. This one is based on Final Fantasy 14. What was the castle we did as the first dungeon then? What was that based off of? Didn't remind me of anything.
Probably the original game.
When we played that dungeon, the original game, it was definitely not.
Oh God, you're right.
That's just Final Fantasy 1. Yeah, but it wasn't though, because we played that dungeon. Oh yeah, there was an article that someone on like really shit. You know what we're talking about?
Kotaku,
Polygon. Yes, someone wrote an article on one of those sites saying, "Stop treating cheaters in online games as the enemy."
What?
Yeah, their takes are so fucking brain dead at this point.
So what?
Like,
Something's off here.
I swear to God,
The
like
air
they've
feels
gotten worse over the past decade or so.
Yeah.
By the time, as soon as we hit 2030,
You know what it is? It's all the people that used to make fun of people that played video games, pretend that they
had
like
that
video
feeling
games,
before. Yes.
and getting butthurt when
It's
they
best
can't
not
play
to
them.
think about
yeah, they're like, Elden Ring was so good. Why can't you beat Elden Ring? It's like, shut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly.
Right now,
So like,
we need to
dude,
focus on what's ahead.
dude. As soon as, okay, listen, okay? Mark my words. By 2030, the headline article on Kotaku is going to read like, why it's good that I'm a product of incest. Yes. Don't discriminate against me for all my syndromes.
At least one.
Well, it's actually true. Like, there's like lefties on Twitter now who say that like disapproving of of consensual incestual relationships because of the Did you just die? Wow.
I did.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, there's lefties on Twitter who say disapproving of consensual incestual relationships because you're afraid that your offspring might have various genetic disorders is just eugenics and is therefore Nazi. Listen,
Has anyone
if
ever
that's
seen the movie-
Nazism, I guess I'm a Nazi.
Has anyone ever seen the movie Idiocracy, where people just get dumber and dumber and dumber, and people that have genius love IQs, or at least above average, bright to above average to bright at the very least, not even genius level IQs, because they have jobs that are at least demonstrative and fuck off, right. At the very least, useful to society, are saying stuff like,
Well, hold on, Dave.
I'm just thinking about having kids. I don't know what I want.
Are you and I useful to society? We're here playing video games for nothing. We provide no actual benefit to society. We're just hanging out.
We're not so at least we're doing ourselves a favor, and we're doing them a favor. Unfortunately, all the idiots are still breeding.
Alabama hates the Alabama incest jokes. The state of Alabama is the state that most harshly punishes incest. Jesus.
Because it was so full of it, I'm sure.
Like, damn, you gotta get a handle on this shit.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, there's a whole bunch of There's a general rule that like the reason society develops laws is because people are doing those things. If people didn't do them, you wouldn't have to make a law against it.
Yeah, exactly.
So speaking of videos, I tried watching Sargon debate Sitch over Ukraine. The problem with that debate is that Sitch just didn't understand what was being said to him. And Sargon's exceptionally poor at saying it. I could probably, like, I don't know if I could think up Sargon's ideas as well as he does, but I think I could present them better than he does.
A win is a win.
At least in this case. Dev, we live in a post-usefulness society. Yeah, I guess. You provide useful service because you escape from the BS and a reminder that the same people still exist. Yeah, it's true. We're very on the ground. We're very grounded, Dave and I. We're not like. Here's the thing: most people on Twitch are like ideological. It's like I'm gonna play video games, but I'm also just gonna, rant about politics. And we rant, but we rant from like the normative perspective of like, why are we talking about this? Leave us alone.
Please. I just want to play games.
I can legally drive a car again. That era has passed. In any case, guys, we got wheels now. Vroom vroom.
Well, soon enough.
No,
Dom was
legally.
Dom was asking about
The actual wheels get here
parking
on Monday.
situation, but I
They
said
aren't
we
known
could
for their
probably
manners.
most likely
Just
talk
treat
to
'em like
the,
monsters.
base.
Oh, dude, tyrants.
Knock 'em out.
Downstairs, neighbors.
Well,
Well, so here's the situation, though, guys. So we have wheels, which, by the way, means that you can't complain. I was like, I can't get out of bed, or I don't want to go on the bus. We'll just come get you.
Let's brace ourselves for what's ahead.
well, I mean, Is it still
No
cheap?
more slacking
Is it
for
cheaper?
Dave.
Is it cheaper than a U-Ride?
To drive there? Why wouldn't it be?
Follow me.
Like, if we're already going out like shopping, we'll just come pick you up. Groceries or something? Dude, what the fuck?
You said three.
If we're already going out, it's not... Okay, Dave. I think you have like a skewed idea of how big the city actually is.
I think you
If you
have
have
a good
your-
idea of how much gas actually costs.
If you have your own vehicle, it takes like 20 minutes to get from one end of town to the other.
Right, I forgot about that.
So it's like not a big deal at all.
Okay.
So in any case, we've got wheels. It's quite nice. It's quite nice to actually have wheels.
It will be. I mean,
Strong enough to strip.
best not to.
What do you mean? It's not to work.
Well, it's not here yet.
You think the car's gonna explode en route
No, but it's not here yet. But we will have wheels.
on Monday? Yeah. We have blast Mario Kart music in it.
This is why I'm glad that Dev's not the one driving. Because he's just gonna assume that he's in Mario Kart and start acting like
I want the blue sparks, Naomi.
like a
No,
mo-
just
like a
like, just
maroon-
I'm
yeah.
like tilting the steering wheel as you just drift through an intersection.
Yeah. It's gonna take you a while to get your GT. At least a few months, so thank God.
You know how sometimes they're like, listen, all 4 tires need to be completely frozen when you come to a stop sign. You cannot have what they call a rolling stop. That's when you lock all 4 tires and just skid through the intersection.
I
With,
thought you were
with
gonna
completely
like
frozen
pump liquid
tires.
nitrogen in them or something equally stupid.
Yeah, you can just fly through an intersection, skidding all the way through, with your tires not moving at all. That would work, right?
Please stop talking about driving when you're so clearly inept at it.
Amateurs. Thought they could hide in these.
But yeah, honestly, Naomi and I are probably gonna start doing some more normie things now that we have wheels. Like we're gonna go on dates. We're gonna go to the movie theater. You know what we're gonna do?
You know what's coming out soon?
What?
Sonic 2.
Yeah. You know what we're also gonna do? We're gonna probably get like a Costco membership of our own. Well, Costco's actually a pretty great place to shop. All things
One of
considered.
the cheapest places, unfortunately.
Yes. Oh yeah, unfortunately.
Well, the fact that it's closer isn't as cheap.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like the entire city opens up to us.
Yeah.
It's no longer like we gotta wait. It's not like a day. You can plan a day trip to go around the town.
Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling.
It's like, hey Dave, yeah, I'm 3 hours away, and you're just like down the street.
Yeah, pretty.
The Shadow Cloak.
The shadows, though. The shadow knows.
Don't worry, Dave. Dev will lose his license pretty quickly when he's too busy eating a donut while drinking boomer juice, and forgets he needs hands to steer and accidentally hits the Prime Minister and breaks the dictatorial brainwash of the son of a Klaus Schwab's evil scientistry.
If he kills the Prime Minister, he's gonna get a fucking medal.
Okay, so yeah, man. Also, we'll be able to hit up the Walmart more often, not that we want to. To be fair,
Well, you gotta be careful of the South End one because it's apparently people rob you.
yeah, there's some trashy Walmarts in Canada, but not nearly as bad as in the States. Man, okay, Walmart in the States seems to be fucking ridiculous, dude. You know what I mean? There's like I've heard stories about like, you know, girls without a single tooth in their head walking into Walmart barely wearing anything. They rip open like baby wipes and just start wiping down their cooters right in the aisle. Well, Walmart in America is fun. It's like the zoo and amusement park at the same time. Yeah, I've heard shit like that. You get people like just taking shits into product and just closing up and putting it back onto the shelf.
What?
Yeah, it's like like a kid in Walmart like grabs a box of crackers and just like rips it open and just shits into it and boxes it back up and puts it on the shelf again.
What?
Have you not heard about like American Walmarts?
No! What? I'm horrified.
Yeah, There's a site called peopleofwalmart.com where they document it with photos. Yeah, dude. There's like 600-pound people riding in on scooters and like crashing
Yeah, I heard about
into
that.
people.
Just
I saw a black woman stuff like $200 worth of undies into her crotch. Yeah. Or even worse, Shogoth, when they want to like return the underwear for like a refund, and it's like clearly been used and there's like bugs crawling over it.
and you say that Canada's worse?
No, I think Canada's better than that. Like, Walmarts in Canada are downright classy by comparison.
Yeah, no, they are. I mean, they're full of trash. Don't get me wrong, but it's not. It's just people kind of, I don't know, maybe loud mouthing and maybe smelling a bit. But that's pretty much the worst I can say. That's it. Jesus Christ, America, get your shit together.
I saw a white woman on a mobility scooter pick up a block of cheese from the deli and was eating it as she drove around. I bought a new controller and switched it with my broken controller and returned it. Yeah, Walmarts in Canada are trashy, but they're not like crack dens.
No, they're kind of like a Kmart.
Yeah.
It's still like, a little bit lower end.
Target, yeah.
But yeah, I know Target's a little higher than Walmart.
I don't know about that.
No, we had one.
I know, but I don't know about that.
You weren't really around for it.
No, not bad. I was in Thunder Bay when I had a Target there.
Okay, well. Regardless, Target was Target.
Target. Yeah, man, dude, there's so many fucking Walmart stories out there of people. I'll need to like find you some at some point.
Like, you want to lose faith in humanity? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously though, like I need to fucking show you some of the Walmart stories that I've seen. There's some ridiculous stuff.
Even got going.
There's like, oh, even worse. Walmart bathrooms in the United States. Like, they're fucking rough.
Why do people even work there?
This'll be a breeze.
I remember there was like, I read, I think it was actually like the Walmart subreddit, and one guy said that he was working at Walmart, and this dude walked in, okay? And he walks in, and he's got like not a single hair on his head. And he's got like all of his teeth have fallen out, and his cheeks are like sunken in.
Use those stalactites.
And he looks like he's like a meth head, right? And he walks in, and he's wearing these really short shorts, and one ball is hanging out in the short shorts accidentally. And he's like the skeleton walking in, and this kid was a teenager, and he's working at Walmart, and this guy walks by and he's like, "Hey man, getting any pussy?" And the kid was like, you didn't know what the fuck to do about this guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't know. And then the guy's like, hey, well, some is better than none. And he's like, you just saunders off.
You know what, man? I worked retail for so many years, probably more than you and Naomi combined at this point. And I feel like I work in a fucking country club
compared to
this
that we've heard.
garbage.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. What is wrong with you, America?
Keep going.
What a bunch of just disgraceful losers.
To be fair,
These pirates
I
were
had a
chosen
few,
odd place
not
to
like
hide out.
really disgusting situations so much.
Oh, I definitely had
There were-
weirdos, but
Yeah, there were weirdos. There was a few fights that
Ripes.
broke out in the store that I was at. There was a few fights.
yeah, where you were was certainly
My first day at Walmart, it was
breeding
closing
ground.
time. This drunk guy walked in last minute. He bought milk and Pepsi. I was ringing his things. He was screaming, "You don't need this. They ain't shit. You go somewhere like fuck that Indian man with the dot in his head." Just people screaming in Walmart. Yeah, people freaking out.
Oh my god. I have no words. I can't.
You see, so for me, there are people who would just like blatantly eat food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This will be rough.
Focus.
Yeah. They would just like blatantly
wanted a cat,
walk
not
up,
like this.
grab just like things are buried and just like chow down. So you gotta eat that, dude. And just like, yeah, and they just like walk away. It's okay. There was one. Okay, there was. You know what cactus pears are?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, for the sake of the chat, little pears. They have needles on them. Cactus pears. Okay. You actually get poked with them quite a bit. In fact, if you try to touch them. So. Oh, posture check. Okay. So, there was a situation. There's a situation where whenever the cactus pears are like the seasonal items. Whenever they come in, they're sold in like platforms of 12. So you get like a box, it has like 12 little cactus pears in it. People will see all the boxes and then pick through them and take all the cactus pears that they want, which they're not allowed to do. But I mean, we're retail workers, and if we complain, they just yell at our bosses, and the bosses yell at us. Even though corporate policies don't let them pick the cactus pears, but fine, whatever, right? So they do it with figs, they do it with like other high, like artisan kind of items, you know. But with cactus pears, they'll do it, and then their hands will be covered in thorns, and they'll just start screaming at us. It's like, what happened? It's like, how do you let this happen? It's like, you guys are fucking retards. You guys lack a brain.
Yep. Alright. I got more gear.
Nice.
So, something nice came out of the conversation. Well, mostly me not hearing a lot of it. Yeah, no, I had an inkling of that. I first saw someone basically avoiding protocol in a grocery store
Yes.
when I was 9 years old.
How was that?
Pirates didn't
Well, it
care
was a
for
mom.
them,
A mom that used to babysit me, and she let her kid eat a bunch of shit, and then she brought it to the counter, and then she said, "Well, wait, I can't eat this." And it's not like really, it's not like illegal. It's not stealing because she said, "Well, my kid ate this. I'm gonna buy it." You know, it's not. So it's not like being completely unethical, right? Yeah. But it's definitely one of those things that's not really protocol. So you got your different levels. And then I just saw the decline of civilization after that.
Nice.
As in shadow bottoms.
Feels fucking good.
Shadow bottoms.
What is this guy's? Okay.
Shadow bottom.
All these outfits are fucking weird.
Bottom bitch.
You're just like covered in gore.
I'm covered in gore because I'm almost dead, Dev.
Well, drink a potion.
I have no potions.
Oh my god.
I'm so fucked if I die.
How far back do you go?
Pretty far back.
Oh god. Please don't die.
I just beat a boss, so I think I'll be okay. Well, there's that.
Treasure, huh?
Banded hose. Oh no.
Ooh, no.
And I just got it. It came to me.
Yeah.
I did it.
So,
Well, it wasn't.
one has heart goals. Okay, here's something I remember. So I think now it's been like 5 or 6 Red Letter Media's back, but there was a bit where
That boat doesn't look like it belongs here.
Oh,
Pirates
fuck.
belong anywhere?
Good point.
So there's
Captain Bacon
nothing
must be on that
after
ship.
this.
get good, dude, get good. Here, you guys even help me.
Yeah.
Learn to block. You learn to block.
I don't blocking stuff.
Oh wow.
Hey, be safe, guys.
Yeah, be safe. Do something better than what you've been doing. Because it's like
You're just
they
like
don't.
letting him fight.
Well, they don't do shit until I'm on the verge of death.
So how can you possibly? I've never done this to you. I never sat back as a side character and let you fight. I've never done that.
Yeah. Well.
Are you serious? I did it last night in Kirby. Yeah, okay. I'll kill chaos. I'm going to kill chaos. Kill chaos. Yeah, that actually looks like it was based on Dead Mines, dude. It was like the ship inside the cave. Yeah, it's very Dead Minesy. Okay, so what I wanted to point out though is that this is like maybe 5 or 6 Red Letter Medias back through the backlog at this point.
Oh.
But his name is Jay. Jay says
Yes. Jay
at
is,
some point
Jay is a member of Red Letter Media.
he when he was in high school, he worked at I think a Target or a Kmart.
It was Kmart.
It was a Kmart.
You talked about a porn star came in.
Yeah.
And the guy that worked in the sporting goods was talking about it and going, yeah. This guy's like 30 years old. And he's just.
Oh!
No! Oh, you piece of shit! You fucking dick! Oh my god, this game can
D-pad left,
suck
right
my
to have
nuts.
allies use skills. Okay.
This game can totally suck my nuts.
So listen. What ends up happening? Guys,
Oh, okay. So
is Jay? Jay's working the thing.
The boss is gone.
Oh.
So it is like it is basically like a Souls game.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jay works at this Kmart.
Yeah.
And
Dirty Kmart
he's
in
a
Wisconsin.
teenager, okay? And like apparently this porn star came back from LA to visit like her grandma. So you have this porn star
Wheeling around
Wheeling
her
around
like
the grandma
90-year-old grandma
in a wheelchair
So
through the Kmart.
So just picture this bleach blonde, like
really fake
double D, just everything plastic about her woman, wheeling around this 90-year-old wrinkled bag of fat.
Yeah. And then the sporting goods guy's like, she's so hot, she's a porn star.
Dude, I want her in my like 5x5 apartment, okay?
I want her in my ass.
I want her.
Wait, there's him right there. You gob.
Well, you know what? I could be that guy that worked in the sporting goods.
Yeah. Fuck.
I want her to give me the time of day.
If I actually saw a porn star in real life, I would just be like,
Well, we already did.
well, yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like one that I didn't know before being on porn. All right? If I actually saw a porn star in real life, I'd just be like,
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
it's kind
I don't.
Please stay on the TV screen.
I don't understand this obsession with needing pornographic anything because it's like I pull my dick to you. Why the hell do I want to make you a part of my life? You don't want me to be a part of your life.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you making this so intrinsically part of my day-to-day process that I have to go and meet you and pretend that there's nothing weird about this?
All right. So I found what I was talking about.
Oh, thank God.
The people of Walmart thing, all right? So check this out. I was unloading a freight truck at the time, and the woman that works at the fabric counter calls over the intercom for a manager. Then maybe 2 minutes go by, and she yells for management on the intercom again, and it's clear by the tone of her voice something is going down. Then maybe 20 seconds or so go by, and all I hear over the intercom is, "Help!" Some of us are about to go see what's going on, but our manager says he'll take care of it. Turns out 2 sisters and their kids were tearing apart the store. The sisters were eating food right out of the bags. One of the kids was throwing jars of baby food at the wall, and the rest were opening items off the shelves. The yell for help came when the oldest kid proceeded to piss on the carpet in the clothing department. And when the 2 sisters were confronted with this, they just laughed and said it was our job to clean it up. They got banned from the store, and the police had to forcibly remove them.
They should beat the shit out of them.
Jesus.
Like, I don't care if you're a kid. I'll beat the shit out of you myself.
That's fucking Walmart, dude.
Giga Chad.
Walmart was my first job at 18. And as with most new employees, I got stuck with the crappy third shift for the first few months. As a cashier on the third shift, my job was to mostly stay awake and zone my area. Staying awake was never an issue because at precisely 1:30 a.m. I would get the Bumblebee as a visitor. Bumblebee was an old woman wearing a bee Halloween costume, stinger, wings, and everything. She was never outrageous in her behavior. She never purchased anything weird. She was just always a bee, and I never asked why. When I got off the third shift, they sucked me into a liquor store. That was fine once I got used to the regulars, like the guy who would dump an entire
we don't
bag
sell
of change
liquor
on
at
the,
Walmarts.
on the counter and ask how much do I have, how much can I get. I would sometimes ride his bike into and through the liquor store because he didn't feel like stopping. There was a guy who would ride his horse up to the liquor store to buy his 99 bananas and then ride home. I always felt bad for the horse because it looked hot and tired, but I guess the guy's license had been taken away years before, so riding a horse is the way to go if you have too many DUIs. Imagine riding your horse into fucking Walmart.
Imagine working at an American Walmart. Imagine living in America, Dev. You know, you've sold me this nation as a promised land, but I don't know. It's pretty fucked up. This is fucked up as Canada is.
This is the full game of Lagusta.
Good Lord.
I'm a former Walmart employee. I would work returns and refunds in a small town Walmart in the Bible
Returns and
Belt.
retards.
My favorite refund story is a woman who returned a cock ring, a used cock ring. I didn't even know we sold those. Her reasoning was it wasn't worth the 20 minutes of my life I'll never get back. And she got her money back.
Yeah, I knew about that, but that's like one thing. Oh, I get more functions. Great.
To be fair, to the bike riding through a store guy, I've also ridden a bike through a store. It's actually pretty fun.
You worked at the store though.
Yeah, so I worked night shift at a grocery store, and basically I biked there, and I didn't want to keep my bike outside, so I would basically just bike up to the door, and I wouldn't stop because the doors were automated, so they'd just open. I rode in, I rode through, I rode to the produce department, right to the back doors, and I just brought my bike into the back. And I was like, yep, there it is.
No, that's different. That's different. That's way
And then I parked my bike in the back, and then I rode back out when my shift was over. I would get on my bike at my workplace and then just ride out and ride straight home without even getting off.
I just hate being surprised. Let's get it.
By the way,
Yeah.
I can actually power up my.
Here it comes.
Oh god.
Oh, he's blarfing on you.
How dare you, large lords?
Slaughter magic.
I used to work as a customer service supervisor in Walmart for a few years after I graduated high school. I honestly probably have hundreds of stories, but for some reason, the only one that's coming back to mind at the moment
Yep.
is
Look at this shit.
Chicken Man. Oh, nice.
Wham.
Excellent. Walmart had a hot
Wham.
food bar, and one particularly busy night, we get a man who comes to customer service with a large bag from the hot bar. He demands a full refund. I ask what the problem is. He starts yelling that our chicken is the worst thing he's ever tasted, and he can't believe we would sell something so dry and inedible. He claimed we're a ripoff and should have our food license revoked. I calmly apologize for his experience and say I will gladly issue the refund. He hands me the chicken bag, and it's completely empty. Sir, where's the chicken? Well, I ate it all. I thought it was inedible. And he just didn't say anything. I denied his refund and sent him on his way. It's kind of like last week. Yeah.
So he's dumb.
Yes. That was more of a normal story, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of plain. I'm not really thrilled with that. I'd rather hear about Granny
More of
Bumblebee.
those cubes. Let's relax for a bit.
All right.
I worked in the electronics department in a Walmart, trying to save enough money to get out of town.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Let me
I
die.
remember seeing a fat guy eating chicken wings while using the touchscreen photo center kiosk. He had so much grease on his hands that it failed to register. He would pile the chicken bones directly into the top of his shopping cart.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong with humanity? Just a mild question here. A little bit of a questionnaire. Why? Just why?
Yeah, pretty much Elden Ring stole all the hype for this game.
Yeah, it did. But
Customer
Elden
or-
Ring had been in it'd been in transit for at least 5 years.
Customer ordered a Walmart wedding cake a couple weeks in advance. That's quality. She got the biggest one that we offer. We asked her for a $50% deposit, but she said she'll pay for it all right now. Sure, not a problem. Escort her with the paperwork to the register to get a receipt. She pays the entire thing in food stamps. Holy shit. Just a bunch of American food stamps to buy your Walmart wedding cake.
In America.
Pickup day rolls around. She and the crew show up, paperwork's in order. She gets to look at the cake and loves it, goes at a hitch. Next day is where the shenanigans start. She shows up with a few pieces left in the box and tells us it wasn't fresh and wants her money back. The store policy at the time was freshness guaranteed or double your money back. But you know where this is headed? We had just converted to a card-based food assistance program, and the POS system had no way to reconcile a charge back onto the card. The store paid out double the price of the cake in cash. It was $800 back.
What? What the fuck?
Apparently the cake wasn't fresh enough for her, so she got double her money back.
And she paid in food stamps.
And she got $800 from Walmart.
Oh my God! So Walmart is basically just social services for flyover America.
I went to the Walmart money center to cash my check. So Walmart has cash.
Dude, I was joking, but apparently this is the way things are.
Yeah. Oh, dude, nice sword. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kill these guys.
It's a Friday. I'm super busy with the paycheck crowd, but there are also several people there to cash their income tax checks. Cue the people in line in front of me. They were incredibly rude and loud people who had 2 carts, one full of groceries, the other random items, another cart that held their 3 kids. Each of their kids was barefoot, and one had no pants on, and all were dirty. As can be expected, the kids didn't take too well to waiting in line with nothing to do. So the parents opened some toys and food from the store and gave them to the kids. They finally get to the front and try to cash their income tax check.
Hi, sir. How about them? How about the lineup? I don't like it very much.
In the middle of them asking if they could check out at the money center, which is just bad manners, the cashier tells them that their check bounced. Basically, they wouldn't be able to cash it. She ran again and had the same result, so she told them they would get a hold of who issued the check and find out what was wrong. They went ape shit, screaming at the woman behind the counter, demanding that she cash the check anyways. She obviously didn't do that and told them so. So their ever-classy response was to throw everything out of their carts all over the money center and storm out of Walmart without paying for the food they let their kids eat. Okay, you worked at like a payday loan kind of check place at one point?
Yeah, for like 3 weeks.
And you quit because you're like, this is soul crushing.
It was soul crushing. I was actually having, I puked because I watched people like
destroy their lives.
And the woman that owned it was just laughing about it, and I'm just going, wow, what a fucking cunt.
Yeah,
it was absolutely terrible. And I worked with a girl that I grew up with, and she's like, yeah, I don't want to. And then I found out that everyone else that I worked with had also quit because they really just couldn't stand how awful it was. Because you're basically taking people that had no concept of what money was, and this is rich, but at least I had like some concept of what money is. They had no concept of what money is. And yeah, it was like basically native people.
Jesus.
It was like a ton.
No, I know, I'm just, Jesus.
No, it was, yeah. A lot of native people were getting taken advantage of, and it was horrible.
Okay, so, you want to hear the next story?
Yeah, sure. Just lay
I
on
worked
me,
at Walmart when I was a teenager. Some of my favorites were the time that I was working in the infants department. Turn down the game audio, sir. Just slightly, not a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem with this
How's
game.
that?
I should have mentioned this. The game audio is kind of loud.
Yeah.
Because I was watching the last playthrough, right?
Okay, yeah, I turned it down.
And I realized that my voice
Thanks,
is
man.
extremely quiet.
So,
Yep.
that time when I was working in the infants department, and mom let her kid take a shit on the floor between 2 clothing displays.
Really, very.
As the kid
very
finished
classy.
up, I came around the corner and saw them. She simply told the kid to hurry as we locked eyes, and then she just walked away. The damn bathroom was 25 feet away.
5 feet?
When I worked in cosmetics, there was a regular who always bought a lot of mascara. This was a just past middle-aged gentleman. He was using it to paint over his bald spot, which was clear 3/4 of his head. He didn't even leave to do so.
Fuck.
He would just make use of the display mirrors.
And you want to move to this fucking country? Good Lord, Dev, you got some serious problems.
Sometimes, if no one was available from the pharmacy, they would wander over to my department with their questions. One guy came up to me with his girlfriend trailing behind and asked where the douche was. Being a capable Walmart employee, I told him where it was. He said, "Oh no, we saw those. Those are just for smell. You're looking for a flavored douche, you know, like strawberry."
The fuck?
Okay, Americux,
Sorry.
Shogoth, somebody. Tell me what the
Well, I mean,
fuck.
Shoggoth went from the Dominican to you know, less
the
of a
fuck is wrong with your
less of a
country?
hellhole. I mean, you went from Shoggoth, you went from, you know, the frying pan into. Is it the fire in the fire into the frying pan? I don't know. Maybe like the slowly boiling pot.
Enemy spotted.
Time to go to work.
Guy walks in, just walking normally, suddenly stops, takes a giant shit in his pants, and then shakes until it comes out of his pant leg and keeps walking.
Yep. DR is fire, America's the frying pan. All right, fair enough.
Large lady and husband are shopping late at night. Lady decides she can't make it to the bathroom. Squats down and pees in aisle 5. Husband just stands there laughing at her.
Fair enough. It's better to live under Trudeau. We can spend your rights sending boots with no badge, name, or numbers, and see your bank assets on the judicial process. Okay.
How many more of these stories do you want?
No, keep going. Okay.
Well, I can't.
The only people that have gotten hit with that are people that had the same
You're
names
just
as people
grinding right
that.
now? You're in the same, you've been in the same place the whole time.
Yeah, I am. I'm getting more job points because I got the new weapon.
Okay.
I changed job trees.
All right. Well, I will keep telling you about this then. While you do
The only
this.
people that get fucked over that are people that have like blatantly given money to the convoys, or people that have the same name, and it's usually people that have given a lot of money to the convoys.
Yep.
So if that's happened to you or someone you know, then I'm sorry. It's really shitty. However, I mean, we haven't been hit by that at all.
No.
So
Nope.
don't get me wrong. Canada sucks.
Yes.
It fucking sucks.
Okay, so it's Black Friday. I'm the first person people see walking to the grocery side of the Walmart. I was guarding the Care Bears. Once 5 a.m. came and all hell commenced, I was pinned. I couldn't move. Lady behind me was in a wheelchair. I was going to try to help her, but she was pissed at me for being in her way. She kept trying to ram the back of my legs, screaming at me. It's the same Black Friday, the last of a certain kid's scooter that we had. One guy got it. Another guy comes running from the back of the store. He tackles the guy with the scooter, punches him in the face, and runs off laughing with it. Pissed off customer comes back with a shotgun. Little old lady that was our greeter scolded him like a small child and made him give her the gun. A guy came in once with a vampire cape and teeth. That's it, nothing else. Just a vampire cape and teeth, and otherwise naked.
Yeah. Okay. Also, this is another thing about Canada. Our mental health system is not good, but to say anything at all. But it's not so bad because we have, roughly 1/10 of the population of the states.
Yeah.
The level of people that have mental health issues that are that batshit that they walk into a Walmart wearing nothing but a cape and fucking vampire teeth is slim to none.
I'm sure at some point there are people who just want to get on
I'm sure
people
there are
of
Canadian
Walmart.
versions
No,
of this.
No. What I mean is there's probably like college students who have no problems. They're just trolling. They're just drunk and out. They're going out for fun and they're
Yeah,
like,
but I'm talking
I
about-
want to get on people at Walmart. So
No,
just do something
but
ridiculous.
I'm talking about people that don't have money and don't have a college
Gotta stretch,
education
gotta
that
stretch,
they're working
stretch.
on. I'm talking about
Gotta stretch. Gotta stretch 5 times.
Fine, but
Okay, can I keep going? So, woman had a miscarriage in the washroom, tried to flush the baby multiple times, eventually clogged the toilet with baby parts.
that was yeah. That's another thing. We actually have abortions here.
Guy comes in with his
So-
wife and baby at 2 a.m. Guy comes up and yells at me for stalking because we're stalking too loudly and his baby's currently sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just admit this. Both North America is fucked. The world's fucked.
Assistant manager was using a forklift out in the garden center. He was trying to get a television off the top shelf. About 10 to 15. Maybe you got the forklift in the garden center? Okay. She's trying to get a television off the top shelf 15 feet up. The TV was not secure and it fell on the customer.
Did it kill them?
I don't fucking know.
Just expecting something like a giant CRT or something, because I don't know how old some of these stories are, by the way.
Loss prevention
That's
guy
all.
was an amateur MMA fighter, 6'4", extremely muscular. He caught a 15-year-old kid shoplifting. The kid was 110 pounds soaking wet. The loss prevention guy picks him up, takes him into the back of the store. The kid hits the loss prevention guy. The loss prevention guy thought the proper course of action was to turn the kid upside down and pile drive his head into the concrete. The kid is now a vegetable. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I can say one thing. The loss prevention guy I worked with was nowhere near that stupid.
Right. Tall white guy would come in every Friday night like clockwork. Walk straight into hardware, grabs spray paint and Walmart bag, proceeds to huff paint. Nobody cares. Just huffs paint right in the floor.
This is just. I was gonna say this is Canada, but it's probably just America. This is North America, okay? Wow. Okay. Let's see.
Walking back to my department from the break room, I walked through a layaway. Straight ahead was the lingerie section. I saw a fellow coworker trying on women's thongs with his wife. He wanted to know if he looked good in them.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, I tried to heal. That was dumb. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Very big and large black man is beating up his girlfriend in the parking lot. Another very large white manager went out to help, said the woman. Have you ever seen two large individuals do belly tapping with each other? If not, I highly recommend. What the fuck, dude? Jesus.
Here it comes.
This customer showed up to my store looking for a hammer. We clearly have an aisle designated for hand tools with a large sign that says hammers. She still couldn't find them and asked our service desk where the hammers were. They gave her the aisle number, and sure enough, she found them next to the giant hammer sign. She then decided that she wanted the one on the top of the shelf. Instead of asking an employee to help her, she grabbed a ladder that was marked for employee use only. After climbing up and grabbing the hammer, she got off and promptly turned around, walking straight into the ladder. She then ran up to me, a cashier on the other side of the store, and started screaming at me for making her hit her head. After that, she made me call our store manager, but they refused to cooperate. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've seen people like that. You know what? Anyone that hasn't worked in those jobs and anyone that doesn't know what it's like tends to be a terrible person. Or at the very least, people that don't even try to realize.
I am much better than this. Fuck you. Okay, I don't do any of this shit. Okay. I witnessed a man try to stop another man from beating his wife. After he told her why, which I didn't hear, he joined in. Okay.
God damn, man.
One time, I confront a guy who's dragging a big chest freezer across the store. I don't know if he was trying to steal it or if he was just too stupid to realize that Walmart staff have carts. He just like pulling a fucking freezer just across the floor. Dude, this is great. Another time, I get a call that a very drunk Middle Eastern person is groping women in the ladies' wear. Obviously, this guy needs to be kicked out.
Is it Germany?
However, as per Walmart policy, you can't give them the bum rush. You have to call the cops and let them deal with it.
Okay.
So I do, and we wait, and the cops aren't coming. At this point, it's a safety issue. So he has to somehow herd this guy out the door. By some miracle, they make it as far as the front vestibule, where the guy promptly loses his lunch all over the floor. At this point, a Middle Eastern lady happens to walk in, look at the guy, and then says something in Arabic. This prompts our lush to finally leave. So now my buddy is left with a puddle of puke to clean up and a lot of paperwork to fill out. 5 minutes later, the cops finally show up and chastise him for letting the drunk leave.
Yeah, Muslims that don't know how to drink are really embarrassing people to be around. Just throwing that out there. And I learned that 20 years ago, so don't get after me for being racist.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
An old lady once asked me what time it was. She stared straight at me and proceeded to urinate all over the floor through her tights and dress. She did this without even making a facial expression. She finished and then smiled and walked away. Another time, many years ago, a mother who was pregnant also had a toddler about 2 years old in her arms. She calls me panicking to hold her baby. She then vomits all over the floor with me holding the baby. The baby then vomits all over me. She then takes the baby and leaves.
Probably without even saying anything.
What the fuck?
The webs are everywhere.
Sort yourself out, America. You suck. I could say the same thing about Canada or Mexico
Jesus
or most countries around the
Christ.
world. But I'm guessing a lot of these are American.
I used to be a vendor for Walmart. And I saw the lady who famously beat her son over a Taco Bell burrito.
Crush it, and quick.
He links a news article. Her whole entire clan looks like they came out of the movie The Hills Have Eyes. Every time she was in Walmart, she brought the entire clan with her, including Grandma. The daughter is so weird looking. She wears these denim bib overalls with only one of the shoulder straps fastened, because the other one is torn off. She wears these huge serial killer-esque steel-toed boots, and she has a gulp that she drags her feet when she walks, so she's very Hollywood serial killer-y. The grandma would drive around the aisles in one of those electric carts, and the son who got beat after the burrito debacle would stand on the cart and drive his grandmother around the store. Even before the unfortunate burrito assault, when they were walking around the store, everyone stopped and stared because people could not fathom that even today, there are still some stereotypes that are absolutely true. Jesus Christ. Okay, I want to see what this Taco Bell burrito incident is. I'm going to the link. Milton police said an order from Taco Bell apparently landed a mother in jail.
Milton? Oh, West Virginia.
After-
West Virginia! Oh,
Yeah.
God.
After she was accused of hitting her child in the face because he ordered the wrong toppings on her burrito. She charged with felony child abuse and these misdemeanors. The mother was hitting the child in the face for ordering the wrong...
Oh, it's like a little kid. Really?
Yeah. Jesus Christ!
That's Bible Belt. I guess I
Like,
shouldn't
what
be
the
surprised.
fuck?
Yeah, no, that's a Bible Belt. The Bible Belt is absolutely fucked. You have people that say that they've read a book. They haven't even read more than one book of the Bible. Mm-hmm. They might read a couple of passages, and that's it. Good Lord. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Yes, America fucks. I will make fun of your country as much as you make fun of
Time
mine.
to go to work.
It's only fair. I mean, I can't. I'm giving fair play, man. Fair play.
I'm just trying to find a really good one.
And the thing is, I was gonna say it was like Milton, Ontario. I can believe that. I was gonna make fun of Canada, but it wasn't. So
We should be fine here. I could keep going.
I could keep going. I'm just such a big boy. I'm a big boy. Daddy makes me a big boy.
One woman
Yeah,
attempted
I've
to
read the whole
return
Bible,
a
too.
used pregnancy test because it didn't work.
This world is all doom and gloom.
I pissed on this. You should take it back.
Headed right back into that thick of it.
This is America, damn it.
One gentleman attempted to
cubes.
return a shovel.
Let's have a look.
He admitted that he purchased it 30 years ago.
Oh!
I bought this shovel 30 years ago from you.
Okay. I got nothing.
I had a bomb threat issued by a woman who said she had seen two people having sex in the toy aisle. The conversation started as a complaint, but as she continued talking, she grew more and more enraged, and eventually decided that threatening to blow up the store was the correct course of action. My God!
Has it been an hour yet?
Nope.
Can I die now?
Nope.
Fuck my
Don't
life.
stand a chance.
I want to fight the elf wolf.
this guy had a return refused. He came back in 5 minutes later with a gun and pointed it directly at me, saying, "Do you want to return? Do you want to take my return now, bitch?"
Nothing is worth, nothing is worth denying someone that.
Jesus.
Again, not for complete gun control, but definitely for screening. Because Jesus Christ, holy fuck, that is some brutal human interaction right there. Oh fuck. Did you just like let me heal, you dumb shits?
That's all enough. If we can breathe, we can fight again.
Freaking breathe and fight. Why is there always that one guy?
Oh. Well, thank you very much, Deadbolt, for the sub.
Thank you.
Hydrate, Dave. I just hydrated.
Oh, okay. I just had to,
Mike K, please refund
Obliterate them.
Igori's emote only chat, because my button is broken. I still haven't fixed it. So in any case, how many more of these stories do you fucking want? There's like
Dev,
an endless amount.
keep going. I want this whole stream just be just Walmart garbage.
We flip over to the new ad every Sunday at 6 a.m. And every Sunday at 6 a.m., right on the dot, the fucking mushroom lady will call the produce department and ask if our 8-ounce packages of mushrooms will be on the 10 for 10 sale. And this would be one thing if she only did it this one time on Sunday, but she will call back nearly every day of the week to ask when the next 10 for 10 sale will be so she can talk about mushrooms. She escalated this week and actually came to the store to ask if they're going to be on sale. Why does she keep fucking asking? Wait, Medicare's streaming right now, Otto? Oh. Hope he has a good time. Hope he's not dying of cancer.
You're a lot better to him than he has been to you. Just saying.
Oh, well. One day I arrived to work at Walmart and saw horse shit. Actual horse feces everywhere.
I died!
All over the parking lot,
Oh, I did
shopping
die.
carts, and
Yes.
on about a dozen cars. Just horse shit everywhere. Apparently like a bunch of Amish kids showed up.
Oh. Oh, I've had that happen. Not with the horse shit, but
One time, I was monitoring a Madden competition in the electronics department of my local Walmart. Some guy showed up talking a lot of shit about how he could play professional at Madden. He signed up for the competition and then took a walk around. He went over to the pharmacy, grabbed a stick of deodorant, which he brought back to the electronics area, and proceeded to apply it to his underarms like it wasn't even a thing. He never paid for it. Once he lost and fell out of the tournament, he left the store and then left the used deodorant behind.
I mean, don't be wrong. Retail establishments have a tendency to waste a lot of products, but that is just disgusting.
That's fucking gross, dude.
So yeah, the next time that anyone says, "Hey, Dev, you have no standards," I'd like to point you to evidence A.
That solves them. That was seriously awesome.
That's awesome. Can I just go up here and... Hi, I can go and do this.
Good job.
Yeah, Giga Chad. Ronan.
Fuck. What a fucking shit. We're almost at an hour, so I'll give you one more tale, Dave. Okay.
Please do.
All right.
Why not?
I'll try to go for it. I'll try to find a good one.
Just make It's like absolute, like just pure Giga Chad. Because I feel like we're on the verge of a big boss fight here.
Yeah.
Be next to this ship of fools.
You know what? I can't find a really good one, but I know a good one from Off by Heart from when I read a thread like this earlier.
Okay,
So-
fire away, pal.
A guy had like 100 cans of like various
Chef Boyardee.
whatever stacked up right in front of the cashier, and he was just standing there, and you couldn't see like below his neck from the cashier's perspective.
There's probably just like a couple of eyes staring over
Just because
a
it's like
mountain
a pile of cans.
Okay.
And then he was scanning. Oh, thanks, Shiny Mealy. The cashier was scanning these cans. Doot, 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 doot. And as she scanned and the pile goes down, she realizes this guy's not wearing a shirt.
Okay.
And she keeps scanning them, and she realizes he's not wearing pants.
So he's completely naked.
And his dick is literally just flopped out onto the conveyor belt.
Under the cans?
It was behind them, so she didn't see it.
Oh, I see.
And then she just took a can and just like went, well, boom, and like just slammed his cock as hard as as hard as she could with the can, just bam. And then like he ran out, like just squirting blood, and apparently like she had taken like a giant chunk of his dick out, and it was just there on the conveyor belt. And he just like ran away.
So who got charged?
I don't know.
Was it both of them?
But yeah, he lost his penis.
He probably deserved it. Wow. Next time, lady, just do it a quantity 100 or whatever the fuck it is.
Next time, Walmart.